afternoon, folks. Warp103 bringing you guys another video. This time, this video is basically about everything that's wrong with World of Tanks. So sit back, relax, and of course, enjoy the show.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly firestorm on you.
And thank you for viewing this video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the icon above, and then of course hitting the bell icon to get notifications when the next video drops. So here we go. All right, folks. Now, what I'm saying was wrong with World of Tanks is the gameplay itself can be fabulous. The game itself I enjoy, so I want to get that right out the way. You know, I'm not doing this because I think that it's unenjoyable, but there's a fair number of issues with the game, and most of it is tied to basically let's do stuff that's completely unnecessary and not fix the stuff that needs to be fixed. Okay. Now, most places, when you make a change to your game or you change to anything, so that most people, when they make a change, they make small incremental steps. We have a patch once, and I'm talking about a major patch. Sorry, not major. We have a monthly patch schedule. Let's put it like that. We have a monthly patch schedule. Now, which is working right now, so that is a Deca match, and it's a tier 6 match. You're going to love it. But why in the last 2 months do you have major changes being proposed to your game and still have not fixed things that have been in the game for a very long time? Bad maps, bad matchmaking. Since 1.0 was out, they added soap rocks. There's sections of the map where it's clipping, meaning that, you know, you have invisible walls. You can see the other tank, but you can't fire on the other tank. Issues with tanks that are completely and utterly unbalanced. EBR, it took forever to rebalance the EBRs, and they're still not really balanced. Chieftains, again, even the people that have the chieftains are begging to say, okay, please change the chieftain. You know, change these tanks that are stupidly overpowered. Now, again, I understand that you don't want to mess with people that already spent money and time for these vehicles, which is fine. I'm in that camp. If I buy something and you change it materially, so that's a problem for me. But what you can do is when this first started happening, what you could have did was, oh, we have a problem right now. The people that already have this tank, you get to keep it. Anybody else that's coming after the fact will not have the same tank. It would be version 2, whatever number you want to put in front of it, behind it. That way there, that it is covered in a way that the original people that worked hard to get this tank still have that tank, or the person purchased this tank, they still have the tank. But that's not what they're doing. They still keep doing, I mean, oh, let's just Defender, let's keep selling the E25, let's keep selling them. Oh, it's in a Christmas box, so we're not really no, you're still selling it, but you're making people to gamble to get that sale. So there's a lot of things that you could do to fix it, but you're refusing to do. And again, I don't understand. I genuinely really like this game. I love playing the game, but there's issues like matchmaker. I've seen too many battles where one team has a stack full of overpowered tank, the other team doesn't. The team is completely and utterly mismatched. And again, I'm not even talking about skill-based matchmaking. That's a whole other subject for another time. I'm talking about the matchmaking in-game where tanks matched up against other tanks that make absolutely no sense at all. No sense at all. These are easy fixes that, you know, you can fix. The changes to artillery, basically, we've lost a lot of people because the change of artillery. We've lost a lot of people because of the change of HE. Why? Was this change necessary? No. Could you have fixed tanks that you don't want to one-shot people a different way? Yes. But the problem is they don't want to do that, because and again, you can just see a prime example. You told Roach right there, I can see over the tank. I'm clear that I can see the tank, but yet I could not fire the tank because, again, where the range shows and where your actual thing is, it's not the same. This is something that can be fixed. No, like they can't fix that. You know, why are situations like that still inside of the game? It shouldn't be. There's a lot of things they could have fixed with small increments. Again, they're doing this every patch. Okay, we have this issue here, let's fix that. We have this issue here, let's make that a priority and fix that. Again, there's a lot of things in this game that truly could have been fixed. Now again, I'm just showing you in the background. I'm just going to keep on talking and everything else to that. It's just a simple procedure to fix things that are inside the game. If you are putting millions of dollars into a commander rework instead of just saying, hey, let's fix, everybody needs to have 6 cents. Let's bake that into the game. Easy fix. Artillery thing that we just made inside that, you just made it. You could have baked that into your already 6 cents that you have. No. Simple things that could have been done to make this game great, to stem the tide of losing players, they refuse not to do. They're not, even when the player base, again, people are like, well, they don't listen to the player base. Okay, sometimes listening to the player base is bad, but when you have a tremendous outcry of 20-30% of your player base telling you don't do it, yes, they are the minority, but you know, usually the outcry is 5%. Okay, you might be able to ignore those. You lose 5%. Oh, 20, 30. At that point, what part of that didn't you understand that that's not a good thing? What part of, hey, let's make small little changes so people can get used to the change before I make the next change? That would make sense. That would get people used to it. It wouldn't be basically, this is the game now, and now you spin your head around and the game is something completely else for that. So all the people that have been playing this for all the time that's been here from the beginning, they basically just get, again, I would scrap all the stuff they've done in the last 2 months and just fix the basic things with the game. You will be surprised at how many people come back. Again, you don't want tanks to be able to one-shot people and everything else, so that then fix those tanks and make them never available again. Again, I had a mission last night. This is what that messes up too. There was a mission that I had to complete that I had to get 10 kills. This was the final one, you know, on the bonus. So what did I try out? The 183. Why? Because I can guarantee that I'm going to kill somebody. But in that time playing it, I literally one-shotted so many tanks. You change some, look at this guy here. He's already lost part of his health and everything onto that, but side on. What did it change? I'm still doing maximum damage. Oh, now I'm pressing the 2 key to do that damage. But all you effectively done is made it so, okay, now on for that. No, you can't do your damage before with skill, you know, using HE rounds for that. Now you're just paying for it to do the same thing. Again, stuff that's been asked to do was, hey, can we fix goal rounds? Can we fix that? No, that we can't fix goal rounds. We want other stuff to be done. Again, there's a whole lot of things that could be done and fixed inside of here, but it's like they refuse to do it. It's like this is something that, you know, if it's not making them directly making them money, they don't want to hear about it. Oh, it's you're not making cash. Oh, okay. Again, this is what I'm talking about inside the game.
Fall back from there. Acknowledged.
You know, just look at what we have for. They have a chieftain. Where's our chieftain? No. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I chose this gameplay, because I one-shotted another guy later on for that. But again, there's stuff inside the game that should be fixed, and they refuse to do it. It's not benefiting them. It's not going to make them any money. Well, Warp, their job is to make money. Yes, but your job is not also to screw over your people. This is how games, stores, businesses, everything close, because you're doing one thing at one time, and then all of a sudden you decide, you know what? F this game, F this store, F what we were doing to our customers before. You know, we're going to do that to our customers. Like, we're going to completely change it around and just screw them over. Did that guy feel good? No. Could I have done it with an AP round? Maybe. Can I guarantee I'm going to do it with a round that's going to go around? Sure. Again, there is things that you can do, things that you can, you know, do to make this game better. Just do them. Stop just basically screwing over your player base. I mean, I really hate to see this game go down, but right now, if all the changes that they're talking about putting out, this game is gone. Again, I've played this game enough. I've already looked at what the prime time numbers are from last year at the same time. Hell, just from one patch to the next patch, literally, we've lost so many people. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. Yes, more people are out more and everything else like that, but you can see they're closing the things back down again, everything else like that. More people should be hopping the game and playing. Are they doing that? No. People are leaving. Why? Because again, small changes that can make the game better, you don't do. Map fixes that would make the game better, you don't do. Small changes. When there was a small change to a map recently where I was like, wow, that's a little change, and that little change was like, oh. It was it's coming up map inside it where they have light tanks to get in an alcove and shoot to the into the other side. I forgot what map it is. Small change. They didn't fix this thing, and this thing. No, let's change one little aspect. See if that helps. Okay, that didn't help enough. Let's go to the next aspect. Change that. No, all you keep doing is just throwing poop at the wall and saying, hey, well, let's fly. Meanwhile, every time you throw poop at the wall, somebody gets it flung on them, and they basically like, F this poop, I'm out. Do right by your customers, and this game will last longer. Now again, they probably don't care. As long as it doesn't affect the RU market. It's like, oh, it doesn't affect RU. But again, that's where their money comes from. America, even though we spend more per person, doesn't really matter, because again, since we don't give them the most money, they don't give a crap. EU, again, larger player base, but again, they don't spend enough to sway them one way or the other. Again, I understand the almighty dollar, but at some point, you just won't have anything left. This is my thoughts. Again, I'm hopeful that this is going to change. Again, when you have people that are your CCs that are feeling like this, even CCs that usually are your yes men, and what I call yes men, I'm not saying who the CCs are or everything else like that. You have CCs that will literally say, everything you do is great. Even they're saying, no! When they're doing this, and you're still not paying attention, it's not ringing in your ear, I don't know what to tell you. Well, this is Warp103. I hope you enjoyed the first gameplay when you see the awesome comeback and everything else that held off these guys to get the win. This one here, we're actually going to lose this and everything else that. Why? Because, you know, overpowered chieftain, even though we did make a thing for it, but unfortunately, yeah, I got hit by a heat round. It happens. Thanks guys for being here. Okay, and if y'all can do me a favor, just hit the like, subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. It doesn't cost you anything, but it will give me more traffic and it will let you know when great videos come out. Warp out, have fun, and of course, we'll catch you on the next one.